What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are returning to SpinTires MudRunner because I have something very important to talk to you guys about, and that is about the SpinTires MudRunner update that releases on Tuesday. Yes, you guys heard me right. This coming Tuesday, the first update for SpinTires MudRunner that includes a new map and a bunch of new vehicles will be releasing, and I'm here to give you guys details on not only that, but the new, and by the way, just in case you're not sure of the date, that is the 13th. So just so you guys make sure to remember, the console people will be getting a new map as well as new vehicles in SpinTires MudRunner on the 13th. So with that out of the way, let's talk about some of the highlights of one of the new vehicles, the A969. Now, they claim that this vehicle is very light, very fast, very small. Now, if you look at the picture of the vehicle, it seems to fit that exact criteria. Now, they say it is a scouting-focused vehicle. Can sustain up to 300 points of damage, and it will be available at the beginning of the valley. Now, the beginning of that map. Now, so when you spawn into the map, you'll start in this little thing. Now, in terms of its performance, they say it's quick. They say it has all-wheel drive and diff lock, and they say it's made to be able to sustain itself on long scouting missions. Now, what that means is they not only say it can carry fuel, but it can also carry utilities. So I'm thinking repair points and fuel are included in this little guy. Now, they also say that the fact that it can carry spare fuel makes it a really good vehicle for if you need emergency refueling. So if you need this thing to dive in and refuel a truck, you've got like an emergency situation, like that truck needs fuel and it needs to get to its objective, you can send this little guy diving in and he'll get that refueled, or it'll be able to get that truck refueled, no problem at all. Now, as far as its weaknesses go, this is where it starts to become weird because they say it's a scout vehicle, but they also say it struggles with deep water, tough mud, and it is risky to send on cross-country trips. So basically, it's quick and it's a scout vehicle, but you have to be really careful with it. Otherwise, you will get it stuck very easily. At least that's how it comes off to me. That's how it comes off as sounding to me. Because you have to think about it. You have to think about the size of the tires on this thing is like pretty minuscule. Like it's actually very tiny. They're very tiny, I should say. So at the end of the day, you kind of have to think, what is the overall purpose of this thing? The overall purpose of this thing is it's made to stay sort of on the roads. I mean, sort of on the roads and on the kind of, you know, tracks that have been made by other vehicles while going throughout the woods. Now, the only drawback to that is, again, I keep going back to this whole idea that we have a scout vehicle that is really easy to get stuck. And I'm like, why would you give a scouting vehicle some of the smallest tires that have ever been seen in this game? I mean, I just don't understand that. Now, if you gave it tires that were maybe just a little bit bigger than the ones that come on the UAZ, like, okay, I get that. Like, that would be pretty reasonable, right? That would seem pretty usable, and it would make it would, but I think at the end of the day, they also want the standard UAZ to still serve a purpose, so they don't want to make it completely obsolete, and I think this thing is probably going to be, I think at the end of the day, it's going to end up being faster and lighter than the standard UAZ, but on the flip side of that, it's probably going to end up being a little bit easier to get stuck than the UAZ, so you're going to have to kind of pick and choose where you use it. And I know some people are probably going to, like, the only time they're ever going to use it is when they first spawn into the valley. Like, that is going to be the only time they'll ever use this thing. And I get it. I understand. You know, to be fair, it makes sense if you don't like to use the smaller vehicles. I totally get it. Like, some people just like to use the big trucks, and that's the only reason why they play the game. And that's a completely valid play style. Like, I completely understand why you would play the game that way. But the people that do like the, you know, the little small zippy vehicles that can get in and out of situations on maps really quickly, I think they're going to like this vehicle. I think it's going to be a welcome addition to the game. I just wish it had bigger tires. That's the only gripe I have with this little thing. I wish it had bigger tires, but like I said, at the end of the day, I think it definitely will slot into a spot that maybe didn't necessarily need filling, but I think it'll be a welcome addition nonetheless. Now, just again to go ahead and clear up any questions that you guys may still have about the Valley itself, the overall DLC, which is the vehicles, the maps, everything like that, it will be available on the 13th on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So all three, all at the same time. Now, I will be playing through it on Xbox One because the Xbox One version of MudRunner hasn't really had any new content for a while, and I'm really, really pumped to be able to show you guys the new content for the Valley update from Xbox One. Now, I'm also going to do some comparisons between the Xbox One version of the Valley and the PC version of the Valley. We'll do like a little bit of a graphics comparison and show you guys side by side what the games actually look like when they're like really, you know, pitted directly against each other side by side, so you guys can see, like I said, exactly what they look like when they're stacked up right next to each other. Now, I know the PC version is probably going to perform a little bit better. The FPS is probably going to be a little bit better, obviously, because you're dealing with the PC version versus the Xbox One version, and that's not made to, like, target console guys like, oh, console peasants, PC master race. You know, I play both. I play PC, I play console, and there's advantages and disadvantages to both, really. I mean, the advantage to console is that it is, like, it's pretty much dedicated for games and entertainment, and whereas with a PC, you've got, like, everything on it. You've got your, you know, I mean, technically, you know, consoles now have internet browsers and all that kind of stuff, but not a lot of people use those in comparison to how many people would browse the internet on their PC. So a PC really has like everything on it. It's got your school, it's got your, you know, social media stuff, it's got your games, it's got like everything. Whereas when you turn on your Xbox One or your PS4, chances are you're either sitting down to play a game or maybe watch Netflix or something. So at the end of the day, you are dealing with a bit of a different audience, but on the flip side of that, with a PC, you have like so many things that you can do. It's way more of an open playing field than console is when it comes to things like modding and performance and pretty much everything that you want to do on a PC. You could just do it. So it's a matter of preference. It's not a matter of which one's better or which one's worse. It's just really a matter of preference when it comes down to where you play your games. And there's no right or wrong place to play your games. I know there's going to be some people that are like, what do you mean there's no wrong place? Console is wrong, PC is right. But you know, everybody's going to have their own opinion about it, but I'm really excited for this DLC to become a thing, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys on the channel. We're going to be doing a full Let's Play of the Valley map itself. We're going to be playing through it, showing all the vehicles, unlocking all the vehicles, exploring the entire map, all zones discovered. It's going to be really, really fun, and I'll definitely be bringing you guys a episodic series of it, as well as live streams, because live streams are coming back on the channel very, very soon. Now that my new rig is fully up and running, it is ready to stream, because I know you guys love it when I stream, and I really enjoy streaming. I just need to, now that I've got the new rig all set up and ready to go, streams are going to be coming back full force. We may even be doing face cam streaming really, really soon. And that, if we can do that, that would be legit. So what I'm gonna try to do is set up my DSLR, like my actual, like, you know, Canon DSLR camera as a face cam, and if I can do that, that'll be really, really high quality face cam. So that's part of that's part of what I'm trying to play with right now, to see how I can figure that out. Now, if that ends up not really being able to cooperate with some of my other software, then we'll definitely go the other route, you know, be it a webcam route, or now even if we do go the webcam route, it'll be really, really high quality webcam, but I think for me, it's like a really high quality webcam is really, really nice, but like to be able to stream with like a full on like DSLR or something like as a face cam, that would be awesome. Like that would be nuts. But this is getting into a little bit more of the tech side of things and kind of away from the SpinTires MudRunner side of things. But remember, the 13th, Xbox One, PS4, and PC, the Valley DLC releases with the new map and all of the new vehicles, and make sure you guys tune in to check out a series that I'm going to be doing where we play through the map, show the vehicles, and really bring everything related to this update to you guys. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like, tell me in the comments down below what y'all thought of it, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.